Top.
Who that?
3, 2, 1. Top Hill episode
136.
Let's go.
Hey.
Let's get it. Welcome to another episode of the Top Hill Podcast. I'm your boy, Mr. Top Hill Pie, aka E Money Boss.
And I'm your girl Jamila with her own boss.
And guys, welcome to another episode, man. Glad to be back. As you guys know, we was at the Dreamville Festival, you know what I
Our
mean?
apologies for missing you guys last week as we were just getting back in town.
I was burnt out.
I was so tired too.
You was ready to go though, low
I was
key.
doing make it. I was there.
Yeah, I was not. I didn't get barely any sleep throughout that whole entire weekend. I ain't gonna lie.
I won't say that I wasn't glad when you was like, take that break. You know, I love a good break, but I'm always ready to work.
Right. Facts. If you guys know, we were gonna have a guest today, but due to a family emergency, our guest could not be here today. But our hearts and condolences go out to him, and he'll be back soon. So, we're gonna talk about these topics.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So, Jamila, you want to go ahead and introduce the Top Hill topic of the day?
Today's Top Hill topic, we are going to discuss, what's the question? Do birds of a feather flock together?
And you want to answer that first?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. Birds of a feather do most certainly flock together.
Okay. I'll be a contrarian here.
You can if you want.
So, what happens if one person... Okay, so what do you mean by birds of a feather flock together? Is it like what you guys do, what you guys work? Because like people have different like work environments. People grew up differently, but people can still be
The ones
cool.
that you call your closest,
Mm-hmm.
you will have a lot of similarities in.
Okay.
The way you think, the way you act, some of your morals, all of that.
Okay.
Now, not to say that they're all going to be 100%
Mhm.
the same, but there will be a lot of similarities. I think that they flock together. And I think that at some point when you realize that you don't want to be like certain people, you grow apart from people and things like that. But for the most part, for long periods of time,
Mhm.
them birds is the same.
Yeah, you know what? I'm trying to be a contrarian, but I can't.
In some form or fashion, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because even if
it's
you're
real.
not like that person, you will eventually be like those people,
Right.
and vice versa. You
Right.
are who you surround yourself with. And it's
Right.
proven time and time again.
Right. If you're around a bunch of people who smoke, you're probably going to be a smoker. You're around a bunch of people who drink, you're probably going to drink. You're around, a bunch of people that, like playing basketball, you're going to play basketball. Like, you just do end up falling into that kind of stuff. So I do understand.
And
that.
even if you don't do those things, you can find yourself at the wrong place at the wrong time, or the right place at the right time,
Mhm.
because of these circumstances, just from being one of those birds in the flock.
Right. Yeah, you can be used negatively or positively.
Positively.
Yeah, because it's like networking. You know what I mean? Just being in the right places, like you said, at the right time, and the right events can help catapult you, and yeah. Because I definitely have unintentionally, lost some friends. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's just you outgrow people. They might have outgrown me. I don't know, but that definitely does happen. So.
Yeah, that happens to me. Like every time, like I change like a big part of my life, like it's probably like quarterly in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I lose some key components that I thought like were really good friends.
Mm-hmm. And then sometimes you can add friends too.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, you can add people in there as well too. So I think a lot of times too, people. I remember when that song came out, "No New Friends." That's not a good way to really move about it.
That was a gospel.
No new friends.
And not in a good way. Like I feel like it was really like putting a spell over people, because it had
toxic.
people really thinking that
They
they're
can't
not
be
supposed to
friends
have
anymore.
new friends. And I'm just
Right.
like, all my friends are new. I don't even have any old friends.
Right, because sometimes those old friends, those be the ones that be keeping
Holding
you back.
And I mean, I had some people that were good people to me at the time, but just don't fit my life now. Like, I'm still going back and forth, like, every now and again with this one girl. I got a batch of tattoos with this girl. We was the best of friends. This girl told me I'm still the same old bitch, just with a little bit of money. And I'm just like,
excuse you?
wait a minute. We were so close. And the reason why we ended up stop being friends is because she no called, no showed me for my business. It's like, you don't respect my business. I'm not even mad at you.
Right.
We just can't kick it no more. There's no beef. There's no animosity. There's no issues. Just, I'm not about to waste my energy trying to keep a relationship with you just because it takes so much time. Like, when you are a real friend, at least for me, it's going to take too much energy to be a good friend.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree. Because time is our most valuable commodity, and sometimes, like, I'm just not about wasting time. Like, if we're not talking about something positive that's going to help grow each other, like, we're not pouring into each other, like, what are we doing? Like, we gossiping about people and BS. It's just like, I don't
have time for it.
I don't care for that kind of energy, man. Like, how can we help each other be better people overall?
The same person said to me, because you got a business. Because I said, my explanation to her why we not friends is, we just weren't on the same page. So just because you got a business, we're not on the same page? Not necessarily, but kind of. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't have to have a business to be my friend.
Right, because you have friends who don't have businesses.
That don't have businesses. Yeah. But you got to understand what me having my business really is.
What an entrepreneur mindset is, or at least respect it. You know what I mean?
And don't respect it, because I don't have time for the shenanigans.
Right. Yeah, man. So, yeah, I definitely agree. Birds of a feather flock together for sure. All right. I'm gonna get into the next thing.
Hill, top, hill, no. Top, hill,